Sometimes you gotta stop and realize how lucky you are in life. This is my luck. I'll bring you on a tour today. I did this once, not so long ago. And I only have my phone, so it's going to be shaky. Deal with it. But you know, how many people's going to view this? Yeah. We have expanded the garden this year. Oh yeah, and I built my maple sap evaporator right there. Can't wait to try it. Had about, I'd say, 1,400 square foot to the garden. Got a bigger ingrown section. Get some nice suns. English is not my first language, is it? So yeah, I realized there's only one sun. Look at that, right there. I don't know if you see it proper on the camera, but my goodness. There's been a lot of pollution in the air today and yesterday. Like a mist. I mean, it's terrible for your lungs, terrible for your health. By golly, isn't that pretty? Everything is frosted. Just had a fresh batch of snow. 3 days ago? Goodness. Good sip of coffee on a cold, brisk morning. Well, morning. More like noon. That's what happens when you're a bit lazy in the morning and you're on vacation. Oh my goodness. This is our newly fenced in area of Littlefruit. We got like maybe 6-7 kinds of blueberries in there. We got a few raspberries. Sadly, we had about 6, but only 2 survived. So they're both there. And here we're gonna have a strawberry packs. This one is Sequest, and this one is the Napa. I don't see the ticket. Well, anyways, there's 2 kinds, and there's this one, this mystery kind that we bought from a store maybe 4 years ago, and we threw out the paper. So that's that for that. It's a mystery kind now. Oh yeah, and all the raspberries that we planted from the backyard are all there. We had to move all the raspberries because we wanted to make a new area, a seating area. So it's a bit still chaotic. We're undoing right now this section, taking all the wood out of there. Goodness, look at this prettiness. Wow. Look at this. It's been like that for 2 days now, so it's just growing on it. It is pretty. So yeah, we opened this up. Turns out I got lucky. My family bought this land maybe 70 years ago, and I'm the lucky one that gets to have it and do something with it. They planted it. It used to mow the lawn here. It used to be grass. That's it. No trees whatsoever. My grandpa used to gather grass for chickens and everything he needed to do, some hay and stuff. So, but just before he died, he had this idea that he wanted a forest in his backyard. Well, they ordered the trees and they planted the forest. But he sadly never got to see it. But I'm pretty sure he's seeing it now. He must be very happy with it. So yeah. But you know, we had this disease of well, not a disease. It's that bug that comes and eats the ash trees. We had a lot of ash trees right here where I'm, standing. There used to be maybe 30 ash trees. You see the stumps everywhere. It's still there. So we took those out. They were all dead, sadly. There's still another batch down there we're gonna do. And on the sides there. But the big ones there are all maples. They're red maples. Some Norwegians. And a bit of silvers. These ones are the silver ones up there. Those big ones. Those ones are the original. They're 68 years old. And some of them, you gotta be 3 to make the circumference of it, hand to hand. It's amazing. Some are huge. So anyways. So we took out this, so it created opportunity. So we planted a row of willows there. I don't remember the name of the willows. They're a bush willow. They grow about like 10 feet tall. And we started adding trees, like right here. This one, little as it is a Japanese lilac. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty. There's another stick down there. You barely see it, but you know, there's another Japanese lilac right there. And lately I got lucky. Somebody asked me to take out a tree from the yard. An old lilac tree. There were about 50 little trees growing around it. All lilacs, same species. So the person didn't mind me taking it. I just took it. My goodness. I got like 30 little lilacs everywhere on the land now. So, anyways, I mean, this tour is getting super long, and I'm just going around. This little tree there, my grandma's tree. It's an apple tree. It's what do you call these? So they make little tiny apples. Anyways, these crab apples. So these crab apples, my grandma used to love. This big tree in front of her window, and she used to sit there and watch the birds, and you know, they use it. That crab apple is pretty in the spring. My goodness, is it pretty! But the land has been sold now, and I was lucky enough that my part of my family stayed there for a few years, so I got to do cutting a bit, and one cutting, this big one, survived. I'm lucky because the neighbor wants to cut that tree down now. So now, you know, I'm gonna have my grandma's memory of it. It's weird, I realize. But to me, keeping things alive in my family, I like that's important for me. Anyways, this is our pond, which is not filled. There's like no rain this year. It's amazing. Last year was, filled to the brink. We could have ice skated on that. I thought maybe we'd be lucky and maybe ice skate a bit. It's not big, but I mean that would have been fun. That's sad. Not this year. Maybe next year. I gotta make it a bit bigger, anyways. Where those 2 little trees are. Right there underneath my cup, over my cup. These are 2 little crab apples. There used to be a mother tree there, but we had to cut it down. It was broken too because of a tree that fell. So, but these are the babies, and I don't want to lose the babies. So I've been digging around it. So now I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna find a spot for it. Anyways, this is 10 minutes long now. My goodness, that's enough. All right, so this is a little tour of the land. What we wanted to do, it was this garden here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make another video from that one. My goodness, that's enough. All right, see ya.